I almost did it. I realized, just out of my morning meditation and what a great shower can do, what water can do to cleanse, but it really came to me. I've been conflict avoidant the last few months. And the one thing they don't tell us, and so as a professional, I use the professional use of a self, so to therapeutically offer insights, lessons, and all that good stuff. But listen to this point. Try moving through capitalism. Capitalism teaches you we are socialized, especially as assigned female at birth folks, women, female presenting, non-binary folks. We are socialized to be a conflict avoidant. We're socialized to have some type of degree of insecurities, and it is up to our family of origin to either reinforce or disrupt that societal non-nurturing thing. And I am working through not being conflict avoidant, especially when it comes to being more visible online, recognizing that as a founder of a nonprofit who specializes in survivors' mental health and professional healthcare professionals and healing professionals' mental health, I realize that there's an appeasement that's like undercurrent that I hadn't been able to connect to, that I was operating from. And that appeasement is a trauma response, right? People pleasing behavior is a trauma response. And so as I have been moving from crisis surviving and thriving in my own way in this part of my life, because yes, it's happened earlier. I'm 51 years old. I realize, ooh, it's what I always teach and have done more to practice. And in that present practice, really like, oh, you've been conflict avoidant because desirability politics also informs who the fuck y'all want to support. Y'all want to support. And so I've been launching my new things lately, getting into this place of absolutely, I am in divine alignment. And the one thing about that divine alignment is you still have to make sure you are checked in with embodied safety and self-trust. And that is why I have been reversing to people-pleasing behavior, because while I feel safe, I'm not in crisis, I'm surviving, and I know I'm in my thriving stages beyond surviving. I'm in a place of vulnerability right now that literally I can either choose to lean into that appeasement as my center, or I can disrupt that, create some distance, some grace, some self-compassion myself to be like, oh, or I could be like, what the fuck am I scared of? And what is that fear telling me about the safety I'm not feeling and that I can create for myself? And if I can't create it for myself, is that the thing that I should be doing to begin with? And the same actually shows up. And there's some that are better than others, but this is how my neurospicy embodiment shows up in the world. And so I'm sitting here creating a business online that is using mainly digital products, and I am solo dolo. And then I was like, well, I started a nonprofit to help with the solo dolo. So this is, yes, absolutely a call to action. If it is not enough to tell somebody you like their work, if you're not engaging with their work, if you're not supporting their work and their ability to sustain, especially those of us who are coming from this liberatory standpoint, this trauma-informed healing justice center place and center where we're creating spaces for others. And now part of our job is calling in the accountability for, I'm not even going to say community,